Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your in-depth weekly horoscope for the Sun or the Ascendant for week commencing the 31st of May. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. This means every time I drop a video, you will get an alert. Also, please take advantage of my fantastic combination report special offer. A character analysis and 12-month forecast totally unique to you, which will give you searing insights into your future prospects. Please see the link beneath this video and get 30% off. Hello Taurus, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 31st of May. The Sun's in the part of your horoscope along with Mercury and Venus as the week begins, which is to do with foundations. So it's very Tauran-like. And one of the things that gives you a sense of security is knowing exactly where you stand. And you know, the Sun forges an admirable link to Saturn, which is in your sector of success, which means if you're very clear on the facts, then you can create a structure which can be very, very positive for you this week. The trouble is that Mercury in the same location is now in retrograde, and that's in a quite draining and potentially deceptive angle with Neptune. And that's also going to be reflected by the quarter moon on Wednesday. This means that anything to do with money and planning for your future, particularly if you're a very idealistic Taurus or you're working with a friend or a group of people, there can be a real chance of there being a potential for misunderstandings. We know that Mercury retrograde requires a lot of precision to deal with. Having Neptune in there as well is not particularly helpful. Also, of course, Saturn, although it may be supportive of the Sun, is not so helpful in its angle to Uranus. Uranus is in your sign, making you much more rebellious, much more single-minded. And it's kind of saying, particularly when it comes to work, so although Saturn's angle to the Sun can present an opportunity, there could be another part of you that decides not to go for it simply because it isn't exciting enough. So a little bit counterintuitive for what you're normally drawn towards. But the reason that I feel that you're in a much more daring frame of mind is that Mars, the planet of passion, is in your sector of ideas, in an opposition with Pluto. And if ever there was a week that you'd really want to back up some of the more imaginative plans or strands that you're developing, it's going to be this week. So that part of you that really can show a lot of confidence in sticking with what you know and articulating your ideas is really strengthened. The key is not being too forceful. Fortunately, on Wednesday, Venus moves to join Mars, and that can bring a more emollient, a more diplomatic vibe to bear through to the 27th. But as this week draws to a close, with now Mercury and also Saturn in their retrogrades, checking those details really is going to be the key to making progress.